Hey, 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 what's up, what's up? Welcome again to Ask Lip Golf live show. Now, tonight, we're gonna get more excited. I'm excited because I've got a Malaysian regional junior champion with us, analyzing a swing. I am really excited. My apology because I just changed my handset, upgraded. iPhone Pro Max. I haven't upgraded before. Finally, I got it upgraded. But the downside is, if you try to contact me through WhatsApp, it's down right now. I'm still uploading. So luckily, I still have my iPads. I couldn't get my WhatsApp going, but all my Facebook, my Messenger, everything is on. So right now, I'm using my iPad to do tonight's show. Just logged in. Thank you for logging in on time, 9:30 Singapore time every single night. This is Lip Uy, lipgolf.com. I'm your host every single night right here during this lockdown period. It's called Circuit Breaker in Singapore. Wherever you guys are locked down, in Malaysia, Yangon, Philippines, friends over there, Vietnam, Indonesia, Korea, and also my buddies in US, in USA. If you're watching, welcome. Thank you for logging in. Let's do this. Ready for the 5 steps. Lips 5 steps warm up. If you haven't seen this, log on to my first few channel on my YouTube. You can log on here as well to watch it. So every start or every start of the show, I will start with a warming up, the simple 5 steps. If you have not learned it, if the first time watching it. So let's do it. Hands in the air. Can do it together. My iPad. I'm getting out of frame. Okay. If you can hear me clearly, I'm sure you, I hope you can. I'm standing a little further now with my iPad. Alright, hands up in the air. Keep the hands above the air. Go sideways and get down, knees straight. Go down all the way. Come back up on the other side. One circle. I call this round the world. And 10. Very good. And don't forget, go up to my page at the end. There's a review, not comment. There's a review page on my Lip Golf. Click that review. Go in there. Just type me a review. I totally appreciate that. Hey! Okay, time to introduce my special guest for tonight. Okay, she's online right now. Her name is Jing Xuan. Jing Xuan from Malaysia. She's Selangor. Dad texted me. She's 12 years old. Prodigy. Started golf less than 3 years ago. And she's now, if not mistaken, handicap 3. She's shooting almost even par in tournament now. Off the rate tees. 73, 75, 76. Sometimes mixture of 80. I was watching her score. I was watching all the tournament, her profile. Man, she is really, really talented. Jing Xuan, her nickname is JX Ng. If you search for her on Facebook, I will show you right here. Okay, bear in mind you're watching Facebook. This is mirror image. That's Jing Xuan. Welcome, welcome. Welcome, JX. Okay, I won't call it JX, I still call it Jing Xuan. I like to call it Jing Xuan. Alright, Jing Xuan, welcome. So those who want to follow her progress can log in there. And she also has dropped her 2 videos on yesterday's show on the comment. Those who watched it yesterday, logged onto it, you can see a comment right there. I haven't analyzed here. I'm going to analyze tonight. The first thing about her swing that we can improve further. We're going to do that after the fitness. Okay, you ready for the 3 fitness? Let's do that again. First thing, going to do a push-up. Simple, very simple. Okay, ladies can use the knee push-up. And men can do halfway if you're tired. Okay, if not, go all the way up. But if you just had the dinner, don't do it. Okay, do it later. Watch the YouTube version of it. This is HD. You can do those things separately. Thirdly, we're gonna go Iron Man. We're gonna fly like Iron Man. Okay, that's for the back muscle. You're arching back now. Okay, a little bit of yoga right there. Okay, let's go push-ups. I'm going to do 20. If you can follow, do that. If not, do whatever amount you have. You're going to do one circuit today. Start with one circuit. Ready? Let's go. Down. One. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm going to do some variations here. Right foot up. 2, 3, 4, 5. Change. 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. So that's the first part. You can do your own variations. Right foot up, back, sideways. You can do different kinds. Okay. You can do 20 without it. Do 20 another one, another set. All right. Planking. Ready for planking? I'm going to go 20 as well. Ready? Up. Go. 1, 2. 18, 19, 20. Hold it a little bit more and oh, whew. Oh, that was good. I love Ironman. Oh, welcome to Ask Lip Golf Live Show. I just did the fitness. 3 simple movement and you can mix it up. Ironman, you can start without the hands, without the legs. You can start with just the torso up. Then you add the hands on and you can add the legs on. So there are many ways of doing for beginners. Okay, I'm going all the way. So I'm doing Ironman all the way. That would strengthen your back side, your thighs, your core. Same thing. Your back muscle is going to soar a little bit at first, but you're going to strengthen up. Okay, it's very important to get all your muscle holistic. Okay, don't swing one side only. Swing the other side as well. Now, again, talking about both sides. You've got your impact bag, okay, or your haversack. Fill it up, get it heavy. Something simple at home. You don't need weights. You have weights, do weights. Not something like that. Just make it heavy enough. Okay, we're gonna do a little swing with arms straight. All right. So I'm gonna do with my impact bag. All right. You ready for that? Arms straight down. Bow. Okay. Get that position. That's the golf position. Right there. So your golf muscles are kicking in. Ready? I'm going to go left and right. Arms straight. See that? I'm turning my torso. Back's in front of my chest. That's how you swing. Do not do this. Do this. Elbow's going to bend. The chicken wings going to come up. Just like a golf swing. Alright? Don't do this. Arms up straight. You're turning your torso. You can feel that turn. Very good exercise. You're building your muscle memory for golf as well while doing that. Back and forth. 2, 3, 4, depending how heavy you're calling, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Take breaks if you want, do a couple of different sets. Whew, this is pretty good. I like it. How do you feel? I hope you like that drill. That's a very strong drill. Muscle memory is going on as you swing your club. It's going that way. Right? Hands in front of your chest all the time. Okay? Doesn't go beside. Beside is where the problem starts. Alright. Whew. What time is it? I'm going to manage my time a little bit better. Okay? Okay, good. Now we got the fitness sorted out. Whew. I'm tired. I'm pumped. That was good. Those of you at home, if you have a roller, first time logging in, there are 2 rollers here. Beginners, you can start with this. If not, go straight to the spiky ones or with grooves. It's going to be a little painful to start, but it'll be gone in probably a month if you do it every day. Okay? It's going to feel like a massage, net auto massage, using your own body and do those massage. Again, go to my previous shows, especially the first 2, 3. Right? You can watch it, the full set of doing these rollers. Alright, I don't do it every show, but I've covered it off and on. So in between, can do those rollers. That will roll your back, roll your hips all the way to the neck. It's very good for you. It's a very good habit for stretching before you even head out to the golf course. Do it at home, stretch it. Once you hit out golf course, man, you're ready to fire it up. Okay, important to keep yourself hydrated all the time. Especially now in lockdown, right? You think you don't need to drink a lot of water? depend on the weather as well, and always keep yourself hydrated. Just sip if you want to. If you can't drink a lot, just keep sipping, because while in the house sitting or watching a lot of iPads, videos, or whatever you're doing in the house, you don't realize that you're sitting without drinking enough. You probably end up drinking 1 cup, 2 cups in half a day or 1 day. Not enough at all. Okay? Keep the bottle there, or keep having sips or a mouthful, or drink a full cup if you want. No problem, right? Toilet's right next door or right in your room. So let's do that. Keep yourself hydrated while you're locked down indoor. Okay, are you? Well, come on board. I'm going to get straight to the G's of swing analysis. Our special guest today. Special viewer. Jing Xuan, those are just logged on. JX, they call him, nickname JX Ng, JXNG Ng from Malaysia. Thanks for watching, welcome. Thanks for sending me your videos. I mentioned earlier, I was upgrading my phone, so I didn't get the chance to log in with my WhatsApp. My WhatsApp, oh, just download it. Man, sorry, but we'll do this. This is good enough. I'll show you what's going on very clearly. I've seen your swing. I've slowed it down, and it's something that we can straight away work on it to make your swing a lot more efficient and a lot more power. Now, Jing Xuan, I've looked at her profile. She's 161 centimeter tall for a 12-year-old or 12-year-old in the next couple of months. Now she's about this. I'm 169, by the way, so she's pretty tall for a 12-year-old girl. And she weighs 65 kg, very strong, lower half is strong, very strong. I saw her swing. You can watch that on my yesterday's posting, yesterday's live show. She posted a comment with a video in there. Thank you very much. Very strong, okay? She's very strong. There's a lot of questions I didn't get to ask you because I was upgrading my phone. I wanted to text you, you're dead halfway through. Information such as your swing speed, if you have your ball data, if your distance that you have, your average distance for driver and 7-iron, what shaft you're using and things like that. So all those things I'll ask you tomorrow. We'll touch base again. But there's something in there that what you practice, I know you're practicing a lot at home, so it's important that this lockdown period, practice efficiently. Do the change if you need to. It's going to feel weird, okay? But it's a great time to get your swing going. Bear in mind, by doing this drill that I'm going to give you, you're going to get faster, you're going to feel more powerful, you're going to feel the swinging a lot more stronger. By doing that, bear in mind your shaft might feel softer now, or might be not suitable for you after that, because you're swinging at a faster club speed. Simple, which is a good thing to happen. So when you head down to the golf course in 12th May for Malaysia to open up, or the range, hopefully it does extend, or hopefully, you guys get to go out. If it does extend, you're going to lock down a little bit more. But by the time you head out, you're going to be so strong, you're going to be swinging the club so fast, you probably lose some control, which is natural, right? We're rusty as well. We haven't played in the book of golf ball. Unless you have a simulator, got good G simulator with a launch monitor, then we can track your numbers. If not, if you're just hitting to the net, that's the best you can do. But it's good. At least you get some muscle memory in there. Okay, I'm going to show you her swing on Facebook before I head over. Let me get that. Okay. Hang on. Rarely I use iPad on this, but okay, I'll just show you her swing straight away on the iPad. Now you can watch her swing on the my Lip Golf page. She's loaded in there. Now I want to touch on something that's really important right now, right into the G's of it. Okay, that's the first part of the downswing. On the way down, that's the first thing she came down with. First part of the downswing. Backswing, everything is fine. That's the second part of the downswing. Okay, that's the impact position. Okay, so that's the top of the backswing, right there. That's a different angle. That's the top of the angle. That's the first part of the downswing, which is hands about parallel to a shoulder. Okay, that's a pre-impact position. See, that's a club right there. And that's impact position right there. Impact position is pretty good. That's Jing Shan, by the way. She won many tournaments at the age of 12, tender age of 12. Okay? It's a regional champion. Handicap of 3. Okay. Now, this position is the one I would like to talk about. If you notice this position here, your shoulders already turn almost parallel to your hip, on the same angle as your hip, at this first part of your downswing, very early stage of your swing. It's probably also a flexibility issue, or your sequence is out. Okay, what I'll explain a little bit more. Okay, but you caught up, you try to play catch up over here. You drop the club face in, so you try to get inside out on the way down, and you get impact. I haven't seen your numbers. Looks path-wise looks pretty good. Path-wise looks pretty good. You managed to get the club back inside out, drop it back in, but this is the position where you lose your power, because biomechanically that's not an efficient position right there. Backswing is fine. I'll keep that. Bear in mind you got a strong club face here, okay, which is fine on a shot basis. No? A lot of golf pros are like that, but it's how you come down and be consistent on the way through. Okay, right. Now let's touch on that. Jing Xuan, I don't have a lot of room here. I use an iron instead to describe your driver swing. Bear in mind you're watching live video here. It's on flip mode, on the mirror image, selfie mode of my iPad or iPhone. So I'm going to go this way to start with. Right? Now your backswing is up, which is fine. Okay? Little shut club face right here. Okay? And then the top. But watch this downswing. Now you're coming down. The shoulder is turning, right? Backswing is good. You can see the torso rotating. Okay? Backswing, you haven't sent me something from exactly from this angle. If you can, you get this. If not, that's fine. You send me something about this angle. So, but I can see the problem already. When you come down, your hands, see your shoulder? Your shoulders and hips at this first part, where your hands is about shoulder height, the shoulders already turn. Okay? Very early, which is almost the same angle as your hips. If I put a biomechanics sensor on it, okay, your shoulders are probably just a little bit this way, and your hips are already, when your hips and knees are square to your target. Remember that video, that page I showed you, the stills image? So that's how you look like, okay? Instead of right here, okay? So it's a separation, call it separation. So it could be a flexibility issue that we can check on that, or your sequence of your downswing is too early with the shoulders. So it is catching up with your hips too early. When you catch up with the hips too early, your hands get stuck, okay? Right here. Which means, as you're coming down, it looks like this, okay? Your hands are on your right side. Get stuck over here, very tight. You can see from this angle, see that? Very tight, there's no room at all. That's a downswing. So you're playing catch up. Yeah, because the shoulders are already open, you haven't thrown your hands yet, okay, your hips is open, so you're dragging the club through. Then you try to time it down here. That's what's happening. You got very good sense of awareness and agility to time it. I'm sure you hit some pretty good straight shot. I haven't asked you about your ball flight yet, okay? But I'm guessing because of this, I mean, you could go both ways, but I'm guessing most of the time, under pressure, or when you want to go a little power, when you hit harder, it drags. So it's the delay action, okay? Because your hands are behind your body, on the right side of it, okay? So remember you're looking at the iPad here, so it's opposite, okay? It's on your right side. So that happens when the club face will always be more towards open, unless you compensate well by flipping it early and square it up. Right? If you don't square it up, you're going to have club face open. If your swing path looks pretty optimum, with the club face open, what's going to happen? You hit push, you hit cut. Alright? The ball's going to start a little right or straight out, and they start to curl a little right. I'm not sure how much you're going to curl. You need to look at some data. But during bad shots, you should be doing that. Or sometimes, depending on the shaft you have, if it's too soft or whatever, or you're flipping it too early to match it up. Okay? Come down, stop, then you stop it and you flip it. Flip it too much too early, boom, you get the hook. Okay? But I think most of the time you should be going right. All club face should open, based on the driver and that position. So, now, so this is the fix. I want you to practice at home. If you watch my past, I just got connected with Jing Xuan, by the way, today, this afternoon. By luck, actually. It's fated, right? I just scrolled through all the golf friends, and I saw a young girl. I didn't know how old she is. She looks very young, and we got a lot of mutual friends. Bingo! There we go. So I invited her, and we got connected. I'm excited. Her mom is from Sepatang, which is close to my hometown, Taiping. We are just a few kilometers away, or pretty much almost the same district. We are the same district, so we come from the same state. Pretty coincidence, right? Okay, now. I did a lot of impact back instructions earlier in the previous videos. I'm going to tell you one more time. To get efficient, that's your impact position right here. For irons, for woods, whatever, same here. Driver, of course, get wider, you're going to go. Same thing, right? It's right here. But for irons, same thing. In front of you. In front of you means your left chest, the center, club's in the center, my hands on the left. That's the most powerful position you want to be. Yours, a little bit of this. Okay? Because you started early with the turn. Okay? Started early with the turn. So what happened? Arms behind, you're going to play catch up. You try to flip the impact. So at impact, it's going to look like this. So your hand's a little behind. Right? It's going to look a little bit behind. Depending where the ball is, of course. Then you try to catch up. So that's not efficient. If you try to push the bag with the hands behind, confirm you can't get any power. See your right hand tucked in? That same thing, right? It's stuck. Try to push it. You can't use the power of your right side, your right hand. Bear in mind, everyone out there, in this region, right now in the world actually, because of this era, golf swing instructions has changed a lot. Started to change, thanks to Tiger. Because in the past, Jack Nicklaus was the legend. And the coaches my time, you're talking about 70s, 80s, 90s, growing up in the 90s, 2000 even, huh? Early 2000. The coaches back then developed, we developed a conception that we need to follow the swing of a legend. So Jack Nicklaus concept or swing, we try to imitate. He uses a lot of left arm to pull, right? To pull it down with the left side. But before him, Ben Hogan. If you don't know him, he's the father of golf fundamentals. He's back, you're talking about 60s, 50s, 60s. And he's the first one and only one until today, without camera or anything, came out with the 5 fundamentals of golf. Written out in drawings. That's how good it is, because someone draw it out. And he has all those without seeing launch monitor, without numbers, anything. He's got it all correct. Until today, we are still following his fundamentals. We won't go wrong. Okay? Again, those are fundamentals, but everybody is slightly different. So he uses the right side and power through, but he matches up with the correct neutral grip, right? And the stance, setup, a lot of things combined. But he utilized power from the right side, and you still won't hook the ball to the left. I grew up playing with left hand strong. Same thing. I try to pull it with the left hand. I struggle, honestly. All the coaches taught me. I got probably 24 coaches coming in and out to my hometown back then. My dad was a club captain, and he said, "Oh, teach my son." Some uncle, single handicapper, or whatever tournament I go to, give you some tip. So I got messed up. My swing was horrible. But coming from a tennis player, ball player, my right hand, my forehand has been my power, always been my strength. But I could not use it in my golf. What a waste, right? Because I'm taught the Jack Nicklaus way of swinging. And back then, the club fitting wasn't there to support my power. We could not adjust the club face. I don't have selection of shaft or grip to do it. But now I got so excited. that I could use my right hand since '05. I found out I have to change because Tiger has evolved, and Tiger talks about a swing and talks about technique of Ben Hogan. So I have to evolve as well. So I found out that's actually better for me. It took me a long time to change, to fix, okay? But I'm enjoying it because now I can power with my right hand and right side without hooking a lot, unless the club's doesn't fit me. So I can adjust the clubs to fit my swing. That's how fantastic it is right now. You make use of technology. One simple analogy. If you are right-hander, swinging right hand, let's say simple, right? Right, majority of us, we are right-hander. Okay, we're swinging right side. Okay, going this way. Now, why are we using our left hand to swing when it's weaker? Your right hand is stronger than left, I'm sure, right? You can lift more weights, heavier weights than this. And you can push something with your right hand. Ask someone to do this. Jingxuan, ask your dad, put his hand in there, try to push it with the right hand. Push it right here. Okay? Is that stronger? Or push it with your left hand? Which is stronger? You can feel it straight away. Obviously, this is the backhand. Backhand position, your muscles, your triceps are working. It's going to be weaker than forehand position where your biceps are working. We are grown to have forward push. Push is better than this way. Forward is better than going back of your palm. So, very important. Use the stronger hand, go in the stronger direction, and that's where you get your power from. Then, we'll fix the club face. We can do many, many ways to fix the club face. It's too short, open it up and setup. Right? We talked about that yesterday. Watch that. Okay? You can add a grip on the right hand to make the ball go straighter, club face square. So if your path is good, you don't have to worry about that. Okay? So, first thing, Jingxuan, JX, here we go. Okay? Backswing, up here, very good. Got a little flat, which is fine. But when you come down, I want you to hold the upper half. See my hips? Okay? Right here. So at about chest height, it's right in front of my right chest. Watch this again. From here, okay, when you come down, hips are turning, clearing, and my hams are coming down, okay, right here. It's closer to my right chest. Okay, when you get down here, it's going to be here. Instead of there. See that? It's on the way right side of my shoulder. That's way behind. I do on that. So try to get in front of your chest. You look at this angle right here. The first video you sent me was this angle right here. So when you come down, okay, your hands should be in line with the right chest right here. So you can see that. That's the very powerful position. Imagine you're chopping something or throwing something. You want that position and then go bam. That's how you get the impact position. You don't want to be dragging the club. Now this happened a lot for youngsters. As you were growing up before, much smaller size, probably 2-3 years ago, 2 years, 3 years ago. So you might be handed over to a heavier club. So when it's too heavy, what happened? You're not strong enough to bring it in. So you use your body to drag it in. You see a lot of this in young kids. Okay? So very important to start, those with kids that starting junior golf, very important to find the right club. Don't go too heavy. A lot of cut down clubs are very heavy on the head especially. Whatever shaft you have is cut down is going to be so stiff. Buy the right shaft for them, super light, soft, and let them feel the whip on the way through. Get them started that way. That's a lot better than having a ladies club and try to swing a ladies club or a men's club and dragging it through with the body. That's where you develop a bad habit. And you try to fix it as you grow up, which is tougher. If you start it right, you won't have that problem. So get your kids the right club. If you don't know what club to get, send me the swing. I'll tell them roughly what club to get. Okay? I'll tell you where to get it. Alright. Back to Jingxuan. Let's get down. Practice this. Okay, I want the hands to be here. So we talked about separation, right? So your upper half, let's say you're rotating. So it's about 90 degrees here. Your hips will be about probably 45, 50 degrees on the turn. Okay, your hips are here. Shoulders are here, 90 degrees. So by the time, it'll be easier. Okay? See that? Get that tilt. That's the rotation right there. I'm not moving the club. I'm moving my shoulder. Naturally, you can see how much turn I have on my shoulder compared to my hips. Okay? That's probably good. You're doing that as well. Now, on the downswing, watch that. Okay? My hips are parallel to the ground, to the target now. It's lining to the target, but my shoulder is not. My shoulder is still shut towards the target. Okay? So I'm still maintaining the 45-degree difference within my hip angle and my shoulder angle. That's where you want to maintain. It's called separation. Then my hips clear, my shoulder will come down. That's where the impact position is. My shoulder is pointing at the target. Okay? My hips are already open to the left side of the target. Okay? Now watch from here. There we go. Match it up. Okay? Ready? Back swing. See that? 90 degrees turn. Watch the downswing. Watch the impact. There we go. That's my impact position. Okay? My club's pointing at you right there, and the viewers, and my hips are open on the left. I'm still maintaining that separation, almost 45 degrees, and I'm turning through from there. Okay? So my chest facing you, but my hips open, way open. So that's the separation I want you to get. So I'm not sure it's a physical issue or it's a sequence issue. So I'm going to get you to do some exercise, and I'm going to see how you progress. One exercise you can do is called separation. Now you start, if you haven't done this, watch this. First step. Hands on the shoulder, bow, get down. Okay? Move your hips without moving your shoulders. Okay? If you learned dancing before, okay, you can do that. Okay? You can move your lower half without moving your upper half. Okay? But of course you're not going left and right. So I want you to do, see that my hips are turning. Hips are turning. Move your knees if you can. If you start doing this for the first time, you can look like this. Okay? Right? Everyone can try this at home. Okay? You're locked in, upper half, lower half. You're not doing the separation. That's where the torque of your body. Okay? We talk about torque, right? The body's torquing and then it goes boom. That's where the power is. That's where my power comes from. So if you can't get your hips to go this way, okay? Go sideways, okay? See that? The shoulder's not moving, my hips turning. Okay? That's how you start. Watch this. Hold on the wall, keep it down, get down to golf position, move your hips. Stabilize your upper half. Okay? Do that. So once you hold that wall, and that was hold it. You can hold on the railing as well and do that. Okay? So that's separation. Get that going first until you can start exercise. Do this every single day, 10,000 times, until you can start to do this. There you go. Then you're able to do this position right. Okay? You're going to get down this position right here, front of your chest. See my right hand? I'm not tucked in, really tucked in. If you're tucked in here, your right hand is stuck. Okay? So what? A little bit more detail about your swing. So what happened is, from you come down, okay, shoulder turns very early, and you because of that, you try to avoid outside in, right? You try to fix the path. Normally outside in, you turn early, you get outside in. Actually, your hand power is already outside in. Okay, your hand power is already here. But when you come down, you drop your club face inside, so that it comes down here. So a little bit on the inside, which is great. But your hand power is already way outside. And then you try to match up from there. Okay, if you're a good player, if you fix that, it should come straight down. Okay, look at my elbow right here. Okay, I don't get stuck. I don't get stuck in this position and try to flip it. Okay, when we come straight down at it, it's going to be very powerful, very efficient. Bam! Right into the ball. So keep your hands in front of you, right here. Come back down here. So it's about separation. Let's work on the separation, Jing Xuan. Those of you at home can do this drill every single day. It's confirmed you're going to get a good separation on lower half, upper half. You have awareness of doing that, okay? And your ball, your swing is going to change a mile, okay? Of course, you're going to try that out on the golf course first. You're going to see your torque is going to change, power is going to increase, and you're able to fire away from this position right in front of your body. Now to analyze a little more, man, it's quick, time out. Okay? See that? That's what we're talking about. Okay, your shoulders probably 15 degrees difference from your hips. Okay, your hips almost parallel to your target. Your shoulders are probably just 20 degrees different. Okay? Not much different. You want to maintain that 45 So normally most of the girls or guys at this position will come down. If you don't drop the club head down inwards, you can see that she managed to drop the club face inside, so she won't get the outside in path. She won't get the block. Okay, she can still hit it and throw it outside, which is good. Very good agility, very good impact position right there. Okay, but I see her getting stuck. See the elbow? Very close to her body. She's getting stuck right there. Okay, now I'm going to show you what it should look like. Of course, Tiger Woods, right? Let's look at Tiger at the top. It's a backswing. I'm not worried about the backswing. Okay, backswing position. His wrist is he's flatter than yours. You can get flatter as well if you want. But let's look at downswing now. Most important. See that now? Right here, totally different. You can see his shoulders. Okay, the separation of his upper half, and his hips is driving right through. So his hips at this position is already at the target, but his shoulders even. Okay, and this position tells you straight away his hands is in front of his right chest. Okay, bear in mind you're looking at mirror image right here. Okay, so at this point, you can see very strong position right here, exactly in front of his right chest, and throwing it out both arms. There we go. Full release right there. Very powerful on his right side, coming through the ball. Okay, now let's look at the front part. This was taken at the Ryder Cup just early this year. It's a backswing, big rotation. Watch him coming down. Watch his shoulders. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Right there. Okay, if you can see that position, his arms are in front of his right chest, hips are open to the target. You can see very clearly right here. Doesn't get stuck. His arms doesn't get stuck at all. You can see his elbow already away from his body, right? You can see very clearly here. I'm going to show you, illustrate a little bit with the yellow. Okay? Watch his elbow right there. Okay? It doesn't get stuck at all. Impact right there. You can see that? His arms is right in front of his right chest. So there we go. That's the position you want to have. Okay, you look at his left arm, doesn't get stuck. Okay? And the release right through. Boom. Very strong, right there. See, his right arm doesn't get stuck so much. I'm throwing it right through. That's why he's hitting great golf shots right now. His driver is so consistent. Right? Very consistent. Very clearly you can see it right here. This angle. Okay? Alright, so that explains. Xinxuan, I hope you catch my message. If not, Dad's got my WhatsApp. We'll do some video call while you're practicing in the backyard. We can arrange that. But sometimes morning I'm not available. So if otherwise, just send me your drills that you did on the changes. We'll look at it again. Okay, send me a slow-mo, send me a fast-mo, doesn't matter as well. You can do both. And I'll try to get one from the front angle, and I can see a little bit more. Alright? Let's get your swing going, Xinxuan. Alright? Excited to see. Whatever you're hitting the distance now, my guess is, I would say you're probably 200 meters. Okay? 200 meters in your driver swing, in the driver distance. I think if I can get you to going forward with more powerful position right in front of you, it's like tennis position right here instead of back here, I should will get you to go easily another 10 miles an hour on your carpet speed. 10 miles an hour. That could be easily another 15-20 meters or more, depending on the accuracy. Of course, if you run some numbers, get the ball, get the shaft, get the launch angle, get what we talked about yesterday. Watch yesterday's show, right? Talk about the impact, club data of the driver. Very important. If you get those data to optimize angles and numbers, boy, you're gonna you're gonna hit the ball a mile. Distance is key, repetition is key, being accurate. Hope you guys enjoy it. Woo! Man, that was pretty detailed, right? I'm looking forward to see her grow and be a champion of Asia or the world, playing LPGA, Jingshen. I'm excited. Jingshen is still in there. Yes, right power, yeah. Well done, I like that. Yes, absolutely. You're missing that. Yeah, you're dragging the ball through, Jingshen. Ah, yes, 200 meters. Oh, I guessed it right without even seeing anything. I just looked at the swing, looked at the ball flying through the nets. Oh, I got it pretty accurate, didn't we? I'm going to ask you more questions. Okay, we're going to dive a little deeper. We're going to dig deep. You're going to go depth instead of wide. You're going to go deep in the problem, get it fixed. Man, you're going to come out so powerful. Your playing mates is going to be, watching you like passing them. Even the adult golfers, you're going to be passing them so much. They'll be looking back 20, 30 minutes behind you. How good is that? Yeah, it's about power golf. Hey, Louis. 你好，老师，今天的服装配套比较好看啊！你喜欢今天的配套吗 ？Adidas, yeah， 不错啊。I love my 3 straps and I got my Make-A-Wish Foundation. Please support. I will start getting some donation soon. That's the charity I support every single year. You get a lot of information by now. Yeah, every single night. Knowledge is key. All of you out there. So you will learn from people who try to tell you. There's always people who try to give you instructions. Well, you hit the bad shot, they'll try to tell you something. Every time you hit a bad shot. But hey, look, if you hit, let's say, 20 good shots, and so happen to hit one bad shot, and the guy comes and saw it, and, oh, you did this, you got to change this. Do you think you want to listen to that guy or the girl? Right? It's not right. Simple. You hit 20 good shots, one bad shot, let it go. It's never perfection. Just like our life, right? You thought everything going, right? Everything's going good, and suddenly, COVID-19, right? World economy crisis, virus, whatever hit us. We got to change, right? We got to adapt. We can adapt. Very important. It's a new normal. Adapt to a new normal. We built a new normal. We go with that. Just like golf swing. If you're satisfied with where you are, you don't want to fix it. It's about expectation, right? So expect the bad shots. If you don't want to fix the hooks, you don't want to fix the slice, just play with it. Don't get down with it. I mean, it's part of the game. If you want to fix it, nothing to lose, right? If you're hitting so bad already, you're not enjoying your game, why don't spend some time doing it? Fix it, right? There's many ways to do it. Again, you can send in your videos, your text messages, anything at all you want to ask about your golf swing, golf rules, anything under the sky when it comes to golf. You can send it to me at 981-55773 through WhatsApp, Messenger as well on Facebook, or my country code Singapore +65. Send it to me and I will review it live here or on WhatsApp. If you're not comfortable, I can review it direct on WhatsApp for you. You can prescribe something and you're still very efficient while you're locked down as well. Go to my review page, please put in there as well. Guys, those of you locked in, I would totally appreciate if you can just click that like button on the show. Follow me, right? That's why you're here. So click that like button. In the meantime, go to the review page. Review page is at the top or at the sidebar. Go to the review page and click the review and put me a note in there. Okay, I totally appreciate that. Big time. That's all I ask for, right? Thank you very much if you can do that. Those of you done it, so totally appreciate. A little note like yesterday, Darren dropped me a note. That made my day. That made my year actually, or whatever that is. That's what I look for. I like to see golfers out there enjoying it, like the way they hit, sweet spot, buttery shot, flying there. It could be one shot, it could be one hole, it could be one good round that brings us back, right? That sweet spot right there, even at the range. That's what I like to see. Enjoying, all of you out there enjoying the game, and don't get a lot of questions. Don't think that the game's messed up, get injury. I mean, that's the last thing I want to see. I like to see more people playing golf and not getting away from golf. Alright, that's for now. Cheers again. Thank you for watching. Stay safe, and golf never, adios amigos, stops. Lip Uy, cheers guys, logging out. See you tomorrow night. It's the day. Get on time, right? On time.